Hi, this is Duan Mala, and in this video I'm going to discuss my thoughts on the Jeff the Killer creepypasta or something. So, Jeff the Killer, right? Essentially, the creepypasta goes that, like, a kid or a boy named Jeff basically, like, cut out his eyelids and cut off his lips. I'm not too sure. Yeah, he did something like that, and then he killed his family or whatever and stuff. It's very similar to Michael Myers and stuff. I think Jeff the Killer was kind of inspired by that. I don't know, they're essentially pretty much the same, right? They have an origin story, they become psychopaths, Michael Myers, where he kills his parents as well, and stuff. Same with Jeff the Killer, they're very similar and stuff. I think that's where the origins of Jeff the Killer probably came from Michael Myers. Obviously it's a creepypasta. I used to think it was real and stuff, it used to scare me when I was little. But after I figured out it was just fake, it kind of kills the fear, just like the Rake creepypasta, which I mentioned in the other video, right, in the Rake video, but this video isn't about the Rake, it's about Jeff the Killer. So Jeff the Killer is just a typical, I don't know, psychopath, he goes around cutting people up and stuff. Obviously it's just made up, just like Michael Myers, right, it's just a creepypasta, it's just an internet horror story. But when I was little, I used to do a lot of research on Jeff the Killer. I used to watch YouTube videos about it and stuff, and people discussed, people made up fake stories about it and stuff, like people like having encounters with Jeff the Killer or something like that. Yeah, it was interesting, just going through those stories and stuff, those made up stories and stuff, yeah. On YouTube, I used to watch those stories about Jeff the Killer and stuff, but it was obviously fake, because there's not really any evidence for Jeff the Killer, right? Because he's just a made up fictional character and stuff. He's kind of essentially just basically the Michael Myers version of a creepypasta, right? It's like yeah, basically. But I mean, Michael Myers and Jeff the Killer have a lot in common, right? Yeah. I think that's where the inspiration came from, it probably is. But yeah, Jeff the Killer, he says go to sleep and then he kills you, right, and stuff. And yeah, it did used to scare me and stuff when I was little and stuff, but nowadays, I'm not really scared of it anymore because I know it's fake. And yeah, my initial thoughts on Jeff the Killer is, yeah, it was cool, right? Yeah, I used to do a lot of research into it when I was little and stuff, I used to research on YouTube. I used to go on YouTube videos about Jeff the Killer. Mainly it was just on YouTube and stuff. It wasn't really on any other platform and stuff I used to research it on. It was just mainly on YouTube. I just used to watch Jeff the Killer videos and stuff like that. Yeah, it was interesting. But yeah, Jeff the Killer, it's he's basically essentially just like Michael Myers and stuff. Not really much of a difference there, right? But yeah, it was scary and stuff when I was little and stuff. I used to be scared of it and stuff. That picture, right, with Jeff the Killer and stuff, right? Like he ripped out his eyelids or something, ripped off his lips. I'm not too sure. Yeah, and then after that, he killed his family and stuff. Kind of similar, very similar to Michael Myers and stuff. And yeah, Jeff the Killer is basically he's also immortal, I think. Yeah, you can't really kill him, just like Michael Myers. Very similar in a way, right? Yeah, there's a lot of inspiration with Michael Myers and stuff that kind of I think spawned Jeff the Killer. I don't know. And probably also where the inspiration came from, right, from Michael Myers. Yeah. But yeah, there's also another video with I used to also watch a lot of videos about it, like I don't know, like I used to watch Jeff the Killer versus Slender Man. This guy talks about Jeff the Killer fighting Slender Man or something like that, and then there's like another Jeff the Killer versus thing, right, with a woman or something. I don't know, the stories are all fake, for they made up, but it was interesting to watch him and stuff. It was kind of like reading a book or something. Yeah, I don't know, it was fun to watch that and stuff. It's kind of like reading a book. But yeah, and I don't know what else I can say about Jeff the Killer. I used to do a lot of research on it on YouTube and stuff. Yeah, it was scary and stuff when I was little, but after I figured out it was fake, it kills the fear. I don't know, the YouTube videos I used to watch were like, facts about Jeff the Killer. I don't know, like the origin story of Jeff the Killer. I used to watch gameplay videos as well. There are some games with Jeff the Killer in them and stuff, I don't know. Like there was like one game where there's like, Slender Man and Jeff the Killer in it and stuff, and you have to avoid both of them, which is kind of fun and interesting, I think. Yeah, I used to watch gameplay videos of that. And yeah, there's not really any other Jeff the Killer game I can think of, though. That was the only one, like where he's like with Slender Man or something, yeah. But that was like ages ago. I watched that when I was really little. But yeah, it was interesting and stuff, Jeff the Killer, right? Essentially it's basically just like Michael Myers. Yeah, it's not really much of a difference. I already mentioned that a lot in this video, yeah. But yeah, I mean, mainly what got me interested in Jeff the Killer was, I don't know, I used to do a lot of research on it on YouTube. Mainly it was just YouTube. there aren't any other sites or platforms I researched about, like, researched about it and stuff. Like, did the research on the creepypasta, right? The Jeff the Killer creepypasta, you know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't do a lot of like, I didn't do a lot of research on other websites. The only website I can even research on is on YouTube. That's it. Yeah. I only researched it on YouTube. Basically, I just watched videos about it and stuff. Yeah, it was interesting. It was scary, right? And stuff. But after I figured out it was fake, it kind of killed the fear, just like the rake. I always used to think like Jeff the Killer was in my room trying to cut my throat or something like that. It was scary and stuff. It always used to scare me when I was little and stuff. But yeah, after I figured out it was fake, it kind of killed the fear. And I wasn't scared anymore and stuff, yeah. But essentially, Jeff the Killer is just like, Michael Myers. Yeah. But there are some, there are like videos of, there are videos of like, people encountering Jeff the Killer or something like that. But I feel like those videos are fake, just like the rake video. I know, like, Jeff the Killer is just, a normal, like, human, right? But he's basically just like Michael Myers, right? You can't really kill him and stuff, so yeah. Like, people make, like, videos of, like, them encountering Jeff the Killer, but those videos are typically fake. There's just, I don't know, I feel like it's just someone dressed up in a costume and stuff, just trying to scare people or something like that, yeah. But yeah, Jeff the Killer is, an interesting creepypasta. I did used to do a lot of research on it on YouTube and stuff, yeah. My thoughts on it are, like, it was scary at the time. I was scared of it when I was little and stuff, but, as I got older, I figured out it was fake, then it kind of killed the fear, and then I'm not scared of it anymore. But yeah, but then again, there are like real life, like, in real life you can't get killed by another human, right? I mean, it's not like, that's not possible. I mean, that's not possible, right? It is possible, yeah. You can get stabbed to death and shit, but yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Let's get back onto Jeff the Killer, yeah. Yeah, it was scary. The origin story of Jeff the Killer, I already mentioned it earlier, he cuts out his eyelids, rips off his lips, kills his parents, becomes a serial killer just like Michael Myers. Yeah, I think that's what, I don't know if that's really how I remember it, like he rips out his eyelids, rips off his lips, I don't know. And then that freaky pic with Jeff the Killer, that white face of it, like, his white face and stuff like that, with those eyes and them reddish, I don't know, he doesn't really have his lips anymore, like, his reddish mouth or something, blood coming out, I don't know. Yeah, like, his, like, like his eyes are like, you know what I mean, right? His eyes kind of look like, I don't know. It looks soulless and yeah. I don't know how to describe it, yeah. So that's my thoughts on Jeff the Killer. The Jeff the Killer creepypasta, yeah. And yeah, what I think about it was scary at the time. But as I got older, it started to kind of, as I got older, I started to like, do more research into it and stuff. And I figured out it was fake. And then it kind of killed the fear, yeah. But yeah, look up the picture of Jeff the Killer, you know what I mean, right? That picture of him and stuff with the face and stuff, I don't know, like he has like the reddish mouth, the eyes and stuff like that, yeah. You know what I mean. But yeah, Jeff the Killer was scary and stuff, right, yeah. So that's my thoughts on Jeff the Killer. And this is Duad Mala, signing off. Raw, I am the nipple monster, fear my nipples. Raw, I am the nipple monster, signing off.